Life-changing quotes from Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. The greatest teachers are those who have lived what they teach. In school we learn that mistakes are bad, and we are punished for making them. Yet, if you look at the way humans are designed to learn, we learn by making mistakes. We learn to walk by falling down. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. The more you learn, the more you earn. Savers are losers. The most successful people in life are the ones who ask questions. They're always learning. They're always growing. They're always pushing. If you're kind of person who has no guts, you'll live all your life playing it safe, doing the right things, saving yourself for something that never happens. The only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time. The moment you make passive income and portfolio income a part of your life will change. Those words will become flesh. Workers work hard enough to not be fired, and owners pay just enough so that workers won't quit. The problem with having a job is that it gets in the way of getting rich. Money is only an idea. If you want more money, simply change your thinking. The only way to get ahead is to find errors in conventional wisdom. The rich buy assets. The poor only have expenses. The middle class buys liabilities they think are assets. The thing most people don't understand is that investing isn't about beating the markets, it's about controlling your money. One of the reasons the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the middle class struggles in debt is that the subject of money is taught at home, not in school. You're only poor if you give up. The most important thing is that you did something. Most people only talk and dream of getting rich. You've done something. The most successful people are those who take advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. The rich do not work for money. Money works for the rich. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desire, the size of your dream, and how you handle disappointment along the way. The poor and middle class work hard for their money. The rich have their money work hard for them. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The only difference between a rich person and poor person is how they use their time. It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. Your choices decide your fate. Take the time to learn about your options. Money is not the goal. Money has no value. The value comes from the dreams money helps you achieve. The biggest challenge you have is to challenge your own self-doubt and your laziness. It is your self-doubt and your laziness that defines and limit who you are. Money comes and goes, but if you have the education about how money works, you gain power over it and can begin building wealth. If you're not doing well in one area of your life, it will affect all the other areas of your life. The fear of losing money is real. But the fear of losing the opportunity is even more real. Winners are not afraid of losing. But losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Money is not the problem, it's how you think about money that's the problem. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is that the rich man has learned to make money work for him, while the poor man is still working for money. The more a person seeks security, the more that person gives up control over his life. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. The poor, the unsuccessful, the unhappy, and the unhealthy are the ones who use the word tomorrow the most. The rich get richer because they know how to use debt to make money. A job is a short-term solution to a long-term problem. It's not the smart who get ahead, but the bold. The most life-changing knowledge is usually found outside a classroom. Making money is a skill that you can learn. If you don't learn it, you become a slave to those who have mastered it. The greatest obstacle to wealth is fear. People are afraid to think big, but if you think small, you'll only achieve small things. If you want to be rich, you need to develop your vision. You must be standing on the edge of time, gazing into the future. Investing is not risky, not investing is risky. Most people never get wealthy simply because they are not trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. If you want to be financially free, you need to become a different person than you are today and let go of whatever has held you back in the past. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how well you manage your money. It's simple: to master money, you must manage money. The trouble with school is they give you the answer, then they give you the exam. That's not life. The most important thing about money is that it gives you choices. A person can be highly educated, professionally successful, and financially illiterate. A winning strategy must include losing. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. One of the great things about being willing to try new things and make mistakes is that making mistakes keeps you humble. People who are humble learn more than people who are arrogant. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to get life-changing quotes from popular books.